This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes, creators of the world's best repair manuals. Fix your car or truck the right way with our accurate and reliable information at your side. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Pull the hood release lever, located on the driver's side kick panel. Lift the hood safety latch and raise the hood upwards, then support it with the prop rod. Loosen the cable nut, then disconnect the negative battery cable. On 1.7-liter engines, there are 2 drive belts, both of the belts relying on manual adjustment tensioners. To remove the power steering pump drive belt, lift the power steering fluid reservoir straight out of its bracket and position it temporarily aside. Loosen the power steering pump mounting bolt then loosen the lock nut. Turn the adjuster wing nut by hand, then push the power steering pump downwards to loosen the belt tension. Slip the belt off the pulley and remove it from the engine compartment. To remove the alternator and air conditioning compressor drive belt, loosen the alternator upper mounting bolt. Loosen the adjuster bracket mounting bolt. And also the lock bolt. Turn the adjuster wing nut by hand. Then pivot the alternator to loosen the belt tension. Slip the belt off the pulley and remove it from the engine compartment. Remove the power steering pump mounting bolts. Then position the power steering pump and reservoir aside without disconnecting any power steering hoses. Release the power steering hoses from the retaining clips. Pull back the protective cover. Then remove the nut for the battery positive cable on the alternator. Depress the tab and release the alternator wiring harness from the bracket. Depress the tab and disconnect the electrical connector from the alternator. Remove the alternator lower mounting bolt and drive belt adjuster bracket bolts and remove the bracket. Completely unscrew the alternator upper mounting bolt, then slide the bolt out as far as possible. It may provide easier access for removing the alternator if the power steering fluid reservoir bracket is removed. Install the alternator to the mounting bracket and slide in the upper mounting bolt, screwing it into place. Install the power steering fluid reservoir bracket and tighten the fastener securely. Connect the alternator electrical connections. Tighten the nut securely for the battery positive alternator cable. Then push the protective cover onto the terminal. Secure the alternator wiring harness into the bracket. Install the drive belt adjuster bracket and mounting bolts, but don't tighten these bolts completely until the alternator drive belt has been adjusted. Install the alternator drive belt first, placing it loosely across the alternator, air conditioning compressor, and crankshaft pulleys. Make sure the belt is centered in the pulley grooves. Set the belt tension by tightening the adjuster wing nut by hand. The tension of each belt is checked by pushing on it at a distance halfway between the pulleys. Apply about 20 pounds of force with your thumb and see how much the new belt moves down or deflects. Measure the deflection with a ruler. It should deflect at the specified measurement. Once the belt is at the correct tension, tighten the adjuster mounting bracket bolt, adjuster lock bolt, and alternator upper mounting bolt securely. Reposition the power steering pump back into place and secure the hoses into the clips. Install the power steering pump adjuster and mounting fasteners. Delay full tightening of the power steering pump fasteners until the drive belt has been adjusted. Loosely install the power steering pump drive belt, making sure the belt is centered in the pulley grooves. Set the power steering pump belt tension by tightening the adjuster wing nut by hand, in the same way the alternator belt was tensioned. Measure the belt deflection with a ruler. It should deflect at the specified measurement. Once the belt is at the correct tension, tighten the power steering pump mounting bolt and lock nut securely. Slide the power steering fluid reservoir fully onto the mounting bracket. Connect the negative battery cable and tighten the bolt securely.